Hey, hello everyone. So let's open Houdini, and before start we need to set up the project, the stuff to be organized, because to be organized is one of the most important stuff in VFX. Okay, I'm gonna do like a very quick overview of the stuff that we are gonna touch. Like, for example, the first stuff that we need to touch is that toggle. This is the real-time toggle. We need to activate this toggle if we want to work like in real-time animations and stuff. So another stuff that is very important is the global animation options. By clicking here, we are gonna set up, first of all, this is gonna be 24. This is the timeline. You're gonna start from the 10:01 because sometimes we need the pre-roll. I don't know this. Let's put like I don't know, 2000. So in production, sometimes, and even in Vellum and cloth, we receive the character and he is in T-pose. For example, we're gonna simulate from the 950, and we're gonna have all this pre-roll from this to the 10:01. Maybe we can put like less. So this is gonna be like from this to this, apply. Okay. So we're gonna have this pre-roll that we are gonna simulate the cloth, and then the character is gonna start like moving, but the cloth is gonna be like already set. So usually it's better to work in this. Now when we import the FBX from Mixamo, maybe this is gonna change, but we will change it as soon as possible. Okay, and from these windows, it's okay. Let's close this. Another important stuff is the workspace. In this case, we are working in the build, but here you have like already workspace setups, which is like really useful if you don't want to create your own. But I really recommend you to create your workspace, your personal ones. So let's create mine, and if you want, you can copy. So first of all, let's close these tabs. Let's bring this to this part, and maybe let's close that ones too. And we have just one, the object. Here we will create the nodes. If you type the tab and you type like geo, you will create a geo node. Okay, this is the basics. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time explaining Houdini. Okay, you will see as we develop the project. But we're gonna have this big node graph windows, and remember that Houdini is a mouse-based software. So maybe if we put the mouse here, we will have a different options that if we put the mouse here. For example, if we put the mouse in the node graph and we press D, we will get the network view display options. But if we go to the viewport and we type D again, we'll have the display options, which is kind of cool, right? You copy me. So let's finish with this one. In this part, if you press P on your keyboard, you will get the parameters. And I prefer to work like this big, because sometimes I'm working like this and it's much better to work with this. Another cool stuff to know is that, oh shit. No. Sorry. Is that pressing this plus, you can add your tabs as you want. Like, for example, you can put the material palette if you are going to use it. I like to put the, what else? Parameter display data tree hand animation. Nope. I don't like to put anything else here. Let's keep the material palette. And another cool stuff important in this section is that, for example, you can say like, I don't like mark these parameter windows floating here. Okay, copy, no problem. Just press P again and go here and split in top bottom. You can do that. If you don't like top bottom, you can put split like left right. Okay, so here you can put the parameters, and it's gonna be the parameters of this. Okay, another cool stuff is the pins. As you can see here, we have the pins. So for example, if I want the parameters that not be related with these windows, I can switch the pin to number 9, this to number 1, and this to number 1. So these windows is going to show me what we have in these windows, but the parameter windows is not going to show the parameters of these two windows. If we don't have another stuff, it's going to show this, but you copy me, right? This is another way to work like split screens. Cool. So I like to have this and this. Another cool stuff, because if you are working with double screens, if you go to Windows and you go to new floating panel, you will have this floating panel that you can put it in the secondary display and work like this. And you can put, like, for example, just the render stuff. You can go to this, maybe you can put the spreadsheet here. Okay. Build it as you want. Another cool stuff that I like to set up is go to these big windows and split it in top bottom. And here I'm gonna put my geometry spreadsheet. Viewers, what is it? Inspector geometry spreadsheet. I'm gonna close that. Okay, and I like to have it like here, like this. If you don't like to keep this all the time in your screen, just press these arrows and you're gonna hide. But if you just, I have to check my geometry spreadsheet, click here and you will get it. Okay. Another cool stuff is in the display options. If we press D, I like to have this gizmo here in the corner because it shows me what is the direction of the object. But another cool stuff is that if you go to guides and you go to showtime, you will know if you are working in real time or not. Like this gizmo, I forgot to, if you don't like it, you can go to floating gizmo and just hide. Or you can create the gizmo in the center. Like now we have all the time this gizmo in the center, but I don't like that one. I like to work with the showtime on because now we don't have anything, but sometimes when we are doing simulations, we need to know that this is like real time or not. And another cool stuff that I'm changing a lot is the color scheme, which it could be dark, gray, or light. Now I'm gonna work with a light one, but usually when I'm doing like particles or pyro, I prefer to work with dark. Okay, but now let's keep that one. And remember that here we can just hide or show our grid. And that's more or less everything. Let's set up our scene by doing a save as. This is the fastest way to set up our scene. But for example, me have the Mardom courses, John Wick course, Houdini, scenes, and I gonna do the Houdini course V001. Cool. And let's save it. Okay, why this is important? Because now if I create a node file and I have to import something, if I go to the heap by default, I'm gonna be in the Houdini folder, as you can see here. So everything is gonna be related to that folder. If you press space G, you will fit to your notes, just in case you are out and you cannot find the way back. And if you press O, you will have this little map, so you can drag, where are the notes here? Okay, fine, thank you. And yeah, as you can see, now we have our stuff already done with the spreadsheet here. And cool, that's all. See ya.